Hi, everyone. Hi, Christy. Hi, Amy. How are you guys doing today?
Oh, we're doing just fine. Another interesting podcast. So we are.
I know, long time no see.
That. I know.
We're just surviving,
Yes.
Exactly. Well, welcome everyone to Within the Cauldron and Behind the Witch's Veil. We have a special guest today. Thomas O'Brien Vallor is a seasoned Salem tour guide who's been educating the masses about the city's history and the occult for nearly 20 years. The tour filters extensive knowledge of local history through a lens of his experiences as an interfaith occult minister, practicing witch, and Satanic Temple member to bring you the most unique and revealing historical walking tour the city of Salem has ever seen. I'm actually looking forward to this for when we go in September.
Yeah.
Yes.
Without further ado, let's bring Thomas on. Hi, Thomas.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Halloween. Every day for us witches.
That's right.
I'm worried now that I just realized as you were queuing up, like, wait, you're coming to take the tour. That means I can't give you any of the canned answers from the tour. I have to give you good answers so that later you hear the bet. Oh.
Yeah, I will be reviewing it. Okay?
We'll leave that up to Amy.
I will be going on TikTok and be like, my TikTok friends, here we go.
Yeah. She will. So when you see us, she'd be the one on the phone with the TikTok and just say, "Hey, guess where I'm at?"
Yeah, because
by the way, history.
Well, I like to take people wherever I go because not a lot of people get to experience it.
Yeah.
You have to find my TikTok. I just posted a really good video of my dog at the groomer where I asked them to take videos and then I it's like really good. It's really good.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Aww.
Oh, we love the fur babies.
Yes, we do.
Satan.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's from hell.
Oh.
He's had a really long day. When he gets his haircut, it's really stressful for him. So he's like very tired right now.
Poor thing.
I just got and everything's stressful for him right now. It's okay. We're gonna get through this one day at a time, okay?
Yeah. Want to start us out?
Okay. So what drew you to the Satanic Temple?
Well, I mean, one of the first things was I saw the funny way that they do activism and the stuff in the media, and I always thought that was like I always had a respect for that. But the real thing for me was coming from a background of witchcraft and the paranormal and being involved with so much occult stuff for so many years. I had this part of me that was always kind of looking to get back to science and kind of more atheist beliefs because while I am a witch, I am an atheist too. So like it always bothered me when I would say something and people go, "Oh, that's just because you're a Capricorn." And I'd be like, I would say, "I don't believe in that stuff." And they would say, "Well, that's because you're a Capricorn." I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I hear that all the time, but I'm a Leo, so it's worse.
Yes. God save me on that.
The main thing was the science for me. I've always loved science. Like one of my favorite things about, if you know about Laurie Cabot, she has a whole conceptual way of teaching a class that's called Witchcraft as a Science. And it's a really interesting take on scientific ways of understanding magic. I always thought that was really interesting too,
It is really intriguing. I'm in a book club with a lot of the Cabots, so.
Oh, nice.
And I'm a Cabot, and my other daughter's a Cabot.
I'm not a Cabot. I have to rebel.
And my husband's a Cabot. So.
No.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm not a Cabot witch, but some of us that we do so much with the Cabot witches, but we're not officially initiated. We call ourselves the Cabot cousins, like the Care Bear cousins.
Love it.
Not official of the Care Bears, but we're in like a side thing.
That's kind of like me. They kind of just adopted me, and I'm just accepted it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wonderful. Lori is awesome. She's 92. And
awesome.
she still looks great. And she has the right mind. So yeah, she's gonna live forever. I say so.
Yeah, you're manifesting.
I'm manifesting it.
Okay.
That's right.
Has being involved in the Satanic Temple, have it changed your outlook on life?
I think it's helped me to kind of clarify and understand my own outlook better. I don't think I had to, I didn't have to like really change anything about myself to understand it. I had to more or less understand what it was and get over my misconceptions to see that it was a good fit, you know? And also to understand that I didn't have to stop studying witchcraft. It wasn't like a one or the other type of thing, which for, you know, a lot of people, they think that's the case.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, very much so.
Makes sense. On to you, Meaning Red.
Do excuse me, do members literally believe in Satan as a being or a deity?
Yeah, so no. The best way, so there's a lot of different ways to sum up romantic Satanism. The easiest way to describe it, like a lot of, you know, we've been trying to refine. People ask this question so much, and it's really difficult to answer in a simple way. So, like, generally speaking, imagine after the scientific enlightenment in American history, everybody realized that we should care about empirical evidence and science, and we should stop believing in the supernatural as much. But basically, kind of what happened is things got too empirical and too scientific, and there was a lack of artistic depth to things. So the Romantic era was kind of was a response to that, but also building off of that. So I wish I could remember who first said this, but one way that someone said it was, once people realized that God wasn't real and Satan wasn't real, then we realized that we could make up new mythologies about it. So during the Romantic era, people decided it would be a fun idea to have some literature where God was a jerk and Satan was more of a rebellious figure fighting on behalf of humankind, which you as witches should be familiar as the story of Prometheus. So like the Promethean ideals lead into Luciferian ideals and Satanic Temple romantic stuff. And it's all about, rebellion against that arbitrary authority. Not all authorities, the ones that are being a dick about it. Oh, can I swear some?
It's all right.
Yep,
Okay,
you're
I
fine
swear
on
all the
that.
time.
Wait, am I allowed to swear on this? Because I start. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
We're not
It's
PG
okay.
on here.
No, we're not. We
Yeah.
it's under or over 18, so
That's why I
Yeah.
don't go on TikTok because people
I try to be PG-13 in general. I try.
in me. I tried, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I try. It doesn't work. That's how I advertise. One of my advertisements for my tours that I did that was actually really successful was it said family friendly because you already swear in front of your kids.
Perfect. I love it.
Like, what makes me less family friendly when you swear in front of your kids all the time? Yeah.
Exactly. Amy, did you have another question?
well, actually I do. She's passing over to me. What are the biggest misconceptions that people has about the Satanic Temple?
Well, I mean, we already kind of mentioned the biggest misconception is people thinking that we are stupid enough to believe in a literal Satan when like people literally will be like, wow, you guys are so dumb. Like Satan's so obviously the bad guy in the Bible, like duh. And we're like we never thought of that. Like so there's layers to that too. Like there's people who just have never thought about it, but then there's people who think that they're like that we've never thought about it and that they're geniuses. They're like, wow, this idiot over here thinks Satan's real. Like, but that's part of what makes it what makes the Satanic Temple or Satanism in general, or even witchcraft for that matter, what makes it better in a way. There's the filter for ignorance. So if we wanted everyone to join, we'd stop calling it witchcraft because witchcraft means bad to so many people. And the same is true with the Satanic Temple or Satanism in general. Like if we wanted everyone to join, then we'd think, oh, but our mythology matters to us that much. And the concept, it means something different to us. And if people don't, like if the average person, if they ask a question, we answer, then they learn and they know better. But there's that small, certain percentage, 30-ish% of people who are just, they don't want to know, so they're choosing ignorance, and then they don't belong, and good. They can go that way.
Right.
I understand that because like I was raised a witch, and that's always been like the thing, like Satan behind me, you know.
Yeah.
So, they're
And
like,
then,
you go into our house for a sleepover, we're gonna get possessed. I'm like, yes, you will. It's fine.
my dog literally walks behind me. I have to be like, Satan behind me.
We're just naming animal Satan now, just for people to love it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get the people to go like, what?
I'm very distracted by him right now because we just got back from his haircut, so he looks so cute that I can't even handle it. So I have to
That's me with me, puppy. I'm like, I don't know. I'm in like a different kind of love. Okay, so what do the 7 tenets mean to you in everyday life?
Oh, well, I mean, there's 7 of them, and each one of them is entire multiple essays worth of philosophy. There's so, I don't even know where to begin. That's too general of a question.
What's one that you're most passionate about, like that really like resonates with you?
Yeah, my favorite one, I was going to say, yeah. So my favorite one is tenet. Oh crap, am I forgetting? Is it 5? Are you looking at a list of them? Because I'm not. So
7 of them. You're good.
I forget the number, but my favorite tenet is the one about conforming to science, because like I was saying before, that's the major thing that attracted me to the Satanic Temple. Was I was sick of pseudoscience. And, doing walking tours in Salem, I always had to suspend disbelief for tourists because they would show me a photo on their camera and be like, is this a ghost? And I'd be like, no, that's probably dust. And they'd be like, I think it's a ghost. So after a certain amount of years of doing that, you're like, yeah, it might be, go away. And then it's just like, it's better to just lie to them. And I couldn't do that anymore. And then I had bosses that told me to lie to them. Like there was once where someone got a photo that it looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Like it was a bulb ghost with like a tail, like flying like perfectly. And we were so confused. My boss was like, go down there right now where they took this photo. It was by the old Salem jail back when it was falling apart during construction, before it was condos now. And she's like, go right there and look at it right now. And I went there and it was a plastic bag. And I told her and she was like, oh, just email them back and just tell them you didn't find anything and it's mysterious. And I'm like, you want me to lie to them? Of course. They spent so much time in this vacation. They want to have a good time. Why would we lie to them? And it's more fun for them this way. And I'm like, not for me. If I'm on vacation, I don't want people lying to my face. Like,
right, exactly. Because I mean, again, they're going to take that evidence and probably show it to somebody else, and the person's going to be able to look at it and go, "Yeah, it's a bag."
No, it was so not obvious. It was a really crazy photo. There was no way there was no way without going out there. It looked like actual like perfect ghost Casper shaped. It was funny as hell. Like I'm glad I went out there and checked.
We've been there to the jailhouse. Oh gosh, in the late '90s, maybe. Can't remember.
Oh, okay.
We took a tour. One of the first ones we took. I remember seeing it and seeing orbs and stuff, and the
but a lot of people think they're like, for me, coming from like as witch, and I do see spirits. I have always seen spirits my entire life, but when I walk into a room and I know there's nothing in there, and someone's like, oh my god, I'm like, I think you can calm down, simmer down, okay?
And
there's
why?
nothing,
I mean,
unless you want something,
no one thought that ghosts. There was no concept of ghosts being a circle until like the late 90s when ghost hunting photography became a thing. And then they were like, that's it, that's an orb. And I was like, who named them? I actually have done research. I can't figure out. I want to know who invented orb so I can spit on their grave.
We should dig around because we do like interview a lot of paranormal people.
Yeah,
so.
It's almost
that would be interesting because I honestly, as a paranormal investigator, don't know either.
It's crazy. No, I've done so much research, and like I like one of the best guesses is that's the Ed and Lorraine, because they invented everything. That is a lie.
Yeah,
exactly. Their grandson Chris, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I've interviewed Chris, their grandson, Lorraine Warren's.
Wow.
And he's really cool.
Does he believe in all this stuff though?
Oh my! There's so much tea about. Oh my god.
Okay. So he's
I have
It's a very strong conversation
Okay, so
between you two, probably.
if I go to, I'll tell you in person. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in person because I'll be in
Because I can
Salem.
imagine being raised by such they were like adamantly, annoyingly Christian about everything they did. So their kid probably became alternative or punk rock or something. I can imagine.
No, he's not.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I-
Neither the daughter nor Chris, the grandson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either one of them. But
That's
yeah.
He's a really nice
surprising.
person, though. We had some
Yeah.
weird shit happen though the first time I interviewed him. Like I can't explain it
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
we've been doing this for like 2 years now.
almost 2 years.
And then
Yes.
the first time we
Mm.
interviewed him, it recorded all the way to the point where he started like talking about like Annabelle. And it was we had to
Cut off.
re-interview him, which is fine.
No. Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll, you guys. Why? No one should be scared of a Raggedy Ann doll.
I don't think it was because of her, because I think we talked about about Annabelle and how like we believe that so many people believe in her that it might give her
You created an egregore.
It gives them
Yeah,
power.
exactly.
Okay,
It gives
wait.
her power over
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
If you
Can I
know what
ask each of you? I want to know. Like when you first learned, so for me, okay, let me tell you my thing. I first heard about Annabelle for years before one day I saw that it was a Raggedy Ann doll. And that's when I was like, what? Are you kidding me? So like for you, did you, when you first discovered it was Raggedy Ann, did you also go, oh, come on. Like,
I
come
was,
on.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
thought it was going to be something scary.
I
But
thought it
we're
was
old enough to remember
scary.
Raggedy Ann is not scary. It would be like
Well,
lamb chop.
I dealt with a haunted doll, and this doll's name is Meredith. This doll was more scary than Annabelle.
Yeah.
It has
I
to
think
look
Robert the
scary.
doll is more scary than Annabelle.
Yeah,
Personally.
it had like the doll that I seen that my cousin like torments me with because
Mhm.
I've had some shit with this doll. Yeah, it has human teeth, and it was
Yeah, they
stuffed
opened
with
it up.
like what was it stuffed with? Do you remember? Like hair?
Human
Hair
hair.
and human teeth. Yeah.
Torment
wasn't
you
it?
with? What do you mean? You went like this, like as if they put it, they go ugh at
No,
you.
I do TikTok and I co-host with him, so he's like, "You guys want to like trigger Amy right now? Let's put this doll in the thing."
Oh,
Knows that I'll be like, "Oh my god."
yeah. I just have a poodle, so we're good.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh, I
another
love it.
conversation to talk in person, actually, too.
About what?
About the doll, about how.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
no, I think Robert the doll. I mean, he looks more scary
He's
than
scary.
Scarier.
the doll.
We did have
Personally.
some like crazy shit happen with that a little bit. Because didn't you have something happen, Colleen,
With the Annabelle doll, you mean?
after that interview with Robert?
Oh, yeah, with Robert the doll. Yeah, I don't know if I can attribute it totally to that, but you know, I think we were very respectful, but like my sewer line busted the next day.
Yeah, that doll I think is more terrifying because you have to like beg for your forgiveness to him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is that the story?
Well, the story with Robert is you're not allowed to go in and take photographs of him.
Yeah,
you know, you have to ask permission. And I mean, they've placed a lot.
Okay, you said beg. I was like, that's scary.
no, you
Yeah.
do have to beg.
You have to beg.
I call
That's
it.
not asking.
Do you know what I call it? I call it the daddy of the dolls because you have
Oh
to
my
like beg for your forgiveness.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Daddy of the dolls.
You're
Oh my
daddy
God.
of the dolls. It sounds like the
No, yeah,
doll.
they don't get it.
the daddy of the dolls.
Please, you know, I've been good. Don't hurt me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I can't be on these podcasts. It's fine.
I know. I don't have her on very much because she goes crazy. So.
I bring a little to it. It's fine.
A little bit of the youth.
Yes.
That's right. Exactly.
You guys don't, neither one of you understood the daddy joke. I got it.
No, I think we did.
I think, yeah. We just hear it all the time.
Right.
Sis, how about number
Well,
9?
What role does personal freedom play in satanic beliefs?
Well, that kind of goes to, I mean, it kind of goes to all of the tenets and the general philosophy, but more specifically, the one of our tenets is about the body being like inviolable, so as the i.e. like, you know, other people can't control you. And this is very important for us because it's used in our cases for abortion rights, for trans rights. We believe that people should be able to like control their own bodies, and as making that a part of our religion, I shouldn't say like I say it like as if I did it, but the people who are very smart, who are in charge of stuff, they understand that it is a religious belief, and making it and codifying it as a religious belief is actually really powerful, because then it can be used, with religious rights. But most people don't realize, like for instance, there are lots of there's a part of the there's a part of the Torah that addresses abortion, how it is important for the mother sometimes. So like when we're fighting for abortion rights, there's like rabbis there sometimes, or there's also often Christians there helping, fighting with it, because they believe it's a part of their rights and religious belief as well. But with us, it's codified, so it makes it more powerful. And then for trans rights, it's cool. We have one of the rituals that we do is a gender affirming ritual, which at the time when people first started talking about it, I thought, oh, that sounds cute, but also like, is it not slightly corny? Like, I don't know how many people want to do this, but then like, oh my, it's beautiful. It is powerful. Like, these people are claiming themselves for who they are in a ritual, like for the first time, like ritualistically, it is super powerful. And it was just surprising to me. But of course, I thought doing weddings would be boring, but then they're adorable too. I thought, oh my God, stupid weddings. And then I do them and I'm like, oh, you guys. So yeah. The power of ritual, man, And that's the Satanic Temple.
Say about it, yeah.
We believe that ritual is important, even, without the supernatural aspect, it is still that powerful,
Yeah, I believe in that completely. My earliest memories is my parents doing ritual and me sleeping underneath their altar. So it's super powerful. I have a weird childhood.
You're welcome.
It's fine.
You're welcome.
What do you think draws people to the Satanic Temple? What is the common reason?
Yeah, the main thing drawing people to the Satanic Temple today is the same thing that's drawing people to all alternative religion, whether it be witchcraft and Buddhism, which are like the two fastest growing religions in the country, or things like Satanism. It's that it's the veil has been lifted, and it's really obvious to see that there's really, really bad people in control that are like doing Christianity type stuff, and people are like, okay, if they're jerks and they do that, let's look at something else. Which also makes me sad, because I know a bunch of cool ass Christians, and I wish people weren't so like immediately shut off. But I mean, where I'm from, for instance, like it's easy for me to meet a bunch of cool, open-minded Christians, whereas people who are in the Satanic Temple, who are in like, I don't want to stereotype states, but you can think of some where they're just surrounded by people that are mean and just terrible to them all the time. And like, imagine being the only trans person in your small, terrible town, and everybody is telling you that God hates you your whole life. Like, of course they're going to want to turn to something else.
Right.
Which, it's like, it's their own damn fault. They need to chill.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel that, because being a witch in a small town in the Bible Belt sucks.
Wait, what'd you say you guys are at again? Over here. Wait, am I pointing?
So I'm like,
my finger look in the place where I'm pointing in the thing?
medium red.
Medium red. She's from Arizona.
I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona.
Wait. So it's the other way. So the image is flipped. So wait, where are you guys from then? You too.
We're from Iowa. I'm one of the children of the corn. It's okay. I always tell people I'll drag you into the cornfields and you'll be my sacrifice. We know that guy. You're like you're like 2 degrees of separation from him. One of our VIP tourists that comes to Salem is like either married to or has been dating the guy from Children of the Corn for years. What's his name? In the movie. He's funny in the movie, but he's normal in real life.
Yeah. We do have a Satanic Temple here in Des Moines.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
And
usually the biggest major city.
Yeah, they're pretty out and in the open.
Well, Des Moines is more like diverse and
Yeah.
more open-minded. Versus
Yeah.
like where
I was
I'm
gonna
at.
say
Like
they seem like they're a little more diverse because I've been there a couple times. And it seems like they're very much more diverse. Yeah.
it just depends where you are in the state, and that's like in these states. So
Yeah, I think that's given. Yeah.
but where I'm at, the town I'm in, no. My mom decided to announce to the whole town that I'm a witch.
Good. I mean, a part of the initiation of witchcraft, if you read the old books, there were some authors, I think it was Buckland or someone who suggested first year initiation, you should publicly wear a pentagram, and then second year initiation, you should publicly wear an upside down pentagram for a year. And that is to have people challenge you and have to talk about it and understand that you're an outcast now and this is just how it is. Like
I've been the outcast my entire life, so that doesn't worry
you
me.
used to it.
Yeah, well, we actually did that with the
She wears pentagrams everywhere.
Yeah, well, with the second year initiation, we did the inverted pentagram, and
hell yeah.
Yeah, you are right. You know, it's a challenge because a lot of people's like, oh my god, you know, they get really, really scared. It's okay if you say witch, maybe, you know, they still get scared, but if you say anything about satanic, oh my god,
right?
Like,
that's a misconception. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's
yeah. And I mean, witches have been dealing with that for so long. That's what. Whereas, like, you know, like say Laurie Cabot, for instance.
Yeah.
She's done a million interviews, and if you were to say, like, what's the first question you always get, it's always, do you worship Satan? So she's so sick of saying, oh my god, we're not Satanists, that when I'm like, oh, by the way, you know, these Satanists aren't that bad, she's like, I don't even want to hear it. I'm so sick.
Make it very sarcastic and a little fair.
Well, it's true because it's like, you know, I'm a medium. You know, I'm a psychic medium, evidential medium. And then, you know, I'm a witch on the other side too. So, but, you know, it's like in the paranormal world, they don't really believe so much about the witchcraft aspect of it. So I usually keep that I kind of shelve that when I'm around the paranormal world. But what I love about witchcraft is, and the witches, they take me in regardless of being a paranormal investigator or a medium in this case, you know. They're much more open to accepting it. So I find it so interesting that there's just this stigma, you know, basically.
When somebody tells me that they're a psychic or a medium, I immediately assume that they're a witch because that's just what I'm used to. But that's really, like, I always meet people now, like, they'll be like, no, I'm not really a witch. I'm like, then what are you doing? Like, getting books. Like, hold on.
And I've met other mediums as well. And actually, I have to say that the two that I'm friends with they're witches and they're mediums, Patty Negri and Emily Ann, you know, from Tennessee. So, I mean, but the other mediums that I have not met another medium, honestly, that's a witch, honestly. It's crazy. It's a much more, you know, in this case, it's a much smaller percentage, in my opinion, as to, you know, the medium to witch ratio.
So in Salem, part of the way, so as a skeptic, people will say to me, oh, do you recommend any of the psychics in town? Or do you think it's all a bunch of bullshit? And what I tell them is that people, if they're giving you a reading and they believe that they're doing psychic stuff, that's one thing. Or if they're doing a reading and they are trying to scam you and know that it's all fake, that's another. So I give a lot of people in Salem the benefit of the doubt because I talk to them and they really believe it. They're not faking it. They really believe it. So whatever, maybe people are nuts. Maybe they're, you know, doing whatever. Like, it's not up to me to judge because they, like, morally speaking, are doing a good thing. Like, there's no like scam happening. And, you know, as long as they're not, you know, saying, you know, one of the things that always bothers me is when mediums, they'll do the thing where they'll say, like, I hear someone's relative, but, oh, you know, we're running out of time unless you want to pay more.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of them do that. That's a big thing.
Or, you know, here, you know, you've got a demon attached to you, Thomas. You need to pay me $900 and I can release that demon from you. Yeah, I mean, I have heard that by mediums, and I just go.
In Salem. In
Yeah.
Salem, a lady sold a guy a piece of rose quartz that was this big for $600. It was like a $20 piece of rose quartz. And it was something about making sure he didn't get cancer. And it was in the news. It was an actual Salem news article headline, and it got into the national news, and it started a debate. It was like, that's her religion, and she was given him religious advice. So like, I mean, and so the cop said something like, do you want me to go into the Catholic Church and take the money back out of the collection box? Like, you gave it to her, and that's her religion. Like, we don't know what to tell you. Like, so there's that, there's that part of it where I can't argue with it.
Right.
We do have some comments here before we.
But people are willing to like believe anything. It's kind of sad.
Okay, so coming from Catholic, gender affirmation ritual, is that something shareable?
Like, can I share well, basically the way that I do rituals, I write it up as like a script, and it kind of is like private or whatever. Because when we do a ritual, like we want to make sure people are getting it, like an actual ordained. Sometimes people think that everyone can just be a satanic minister, and that's actually maybe something I should explain earlier on. But it's really difficult, and they make us do so many tests, and we have to write essays. We have elective courses. We have to be like real nerds. So we have to take it super seriously and look at it like a real ministry. So we wouldn't necessarily just like share a ritual, but generally speaking, I mean, it's just about the person accepting themselves, or stepping into their own skin type of thing. It's very symbolic. And it's, one of the times that I did it, it was just me and the person and like a couple of their friends, and that was really powerful. One of the other times that I did it was with an audience, and that was like amazing for the person because everybody was hyping them up. They were like, I'm me now. I don't know. It was cool.
So when, because now you say you're a minister. Okay, so are there any kind of difference between a hand fasting in the witches' beliefs according to the satanic beliefs, or is it just pretty much the same?
The ritual itself is really similar, but so part of what I do with Satanic Temple rituals, specifically with weddings, is most of the time it's two different religions, and I want to honor both of them. So we have a version of the hand fasting where, as we go around each time, we do a vow that's based on the 7 tenets. So like, for instance, the first tenet is something, to be sure to have compassion within reason. So like the first vow is, will you be compassionate to each other? And then they say, I do. And then the next vow is, do you respect each other's bodily autonomy, and like, so we go through each of the 7 things and tie that like that. So it's been really fun to tie, syncretize different religions and stuff. Like we've done like Satanist Hebrew weddings. We've done Satanist. There was one that happened was a Mexican Day of the Dead style wedding, and they did all the makeup, and it was so amazing.
Wow,
and
I bet that's cool.
My makeup didn't look as good. The pictures, I look dumb. They look so good, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want to share those pictures because I don't
I am like, don't share pictures of me, please. Thank you.
It was still a good experience, and they looked bad as hell, which is what matters,
Yeah.
And it was, that's one of the most fun things about the Satanic Temple as a new religion, and as something that's attracting all types of different people, is the diversity in the religion itself, And you know that as witches, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we get it.
It's the same.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Kathy says, much respect, thank you.
Word.
So back to you, sis.
But it says Kathy Catholic.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Have you seen the Catholic DJ that lives in the Vatican that does he's like a raver for like the Vatican, and look it up. I see it on TikTok. Look it up. If you like dance music.
I'll have to look it up.
There you go, Amy.
And then I'll talk about it on TikTok. It'll be a topic, okay?
It'd be a topic, yeah. You gotta follow her on TikTok because she says,
he doesn't need to trust me. You don't need to. I'm a little bit too much all around, but it's fine.
well, I'm sure living in Salem, he knows a little bit too much anyway.
I'm sure. I was going to say, it's probably no surprise.
It's like, I have created this platform with my mother and with Colleen and everyone for within the cauldron for all religions, for a platform for all of us to be able to speak on everything and even the paranormal now. So they just call me like the spooky girl. They're scared when I join the chat now.
Good. And that's where Satanism can be empowering. Whereas like I worked in tourism as a witch for a full decade, and it was always like, don't worry, we're not evil. Oh my gosh, don't worry, we're not evil.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're actually good, like nature. Blah, blah, blah. And now that I'm a Satanist, people are like, are you evil? And I'm like, yeah, fuck you, go away.
That's my personality.
It's just how it makes things easier. Sorry, I said I was gonna try not to swear, and I still
No,
did.
it's fine.
It's
I swear all the
fine.
time. So
That was good contextually, though.
Yes. Oh no, it is fine. Colleen, back to you, hon.
I was going to ask, can someone participate without being involved in ritual work?
I mean, yeah, like, so there are so basically when the documentary came out about the Satanic Temple, which I think was 2018 or 2019, I kind of forget, a lot of people wanted to get involved, but because they understood our vision, but still didn't want to like join. And that became a big thing. And it's complicated because, we do want anyone can be involved, and say when we have like family day, everyone can show up and go to the bouncy house or whatever, but like, play in the sprinklers. But like, if you want to call yourself a member of the Satanic Temple, then you want to believe in the stuff, so that it's about, when it comes to identity, that's one thing, but yeah, anybody can chill, we'll be chilling with everybody. And we do, like last year in October, I was able to do an interfaith minister thing. And I was the only I thought it was going to be like, oh, we're in Salem, it's a bunch of weirdos. Like, no, it was so many different types of Christian, and then just me and then one Jewish guy. And we were like, I guess we're the weird ones.
There is something that I want to show everybody, because when I first saw this statue, tears came to my eyes. I mean, really.
She's an emotional one, y'all. It's fine.
Oh, if I can just bring it up now.
It's like behind us.
I believe in you. You got this, okay?
Okay. Yes. Oh, it's not okay. I'm gonna take everybody over to the side, maybe. Let me see.
Thomas is like,
I know.
We're like in the science experiment.
Oh, other way.
Oh, there we go.
it's reversed,
There we go.
remember?
I know you can see Poppy there. This statue here.
You can see
Oh, yeah.
I love
It's
it.
fine.
It really calls to me. I mean, it's just something you just want to like, have tears come down. Okay. Now I know people says, okay, I don't get it. You're crazy or something. But to you, Thomas, what does this statue represent to you?
So the easiest way to understand the Baphomet is to think of it like a super complicated yin and yang. And it's about balancing opposing forces, because they're not the idea is that they're not actually opposing forces, and that there is balance to science. So, okay, for instance, pointing up and pointing down. Pointing up represents philosophical thought, higher religious thought, hypothesizing and taking guesses at things. And then pointing down represents earth-based thought, science-based thought, being grounded in our beliefs. And the idea is that those are not opposing forces. They can come together. Then, of course, the Baphomet is half angel and half demon. Most of the time people see it, they just think it looks like a demon, which what I always say is, that means your mind's in the demon gutter, because it's definitely half angel. It's on you. It's half human and half animal. Pardon?
Yeah, because of the wings, you see the wings.
Yeah, there they are, yeah. It's half human and half animal, which kind of shows, intelligence and primal instincts are a balance. It's also gender neutral. So Baphomet's they, and in some older depictions of Baphomet, it's actually more explicitly obvious that it's both genders. But the Satanic Temple didn't want to get into arguments with people about nudity stuff, so they decided not to give the Baphomet boobs, which a lot of people are kind of sad about. But there's a thing, if we're going to be the people in charge, specifically, one of the co-founders, Malcolm, the idea is you don't want to get tricked into doing other debates. You want to stay to one debate and stick just to that thing. And you'd be trapped in a debate about public decency and da-da-da. So the idea was, this is about religious pluralism. We're not going to let him distract it. So it's very smart of him. And then what else? It has earth, fire, wind, and water as far as animals represented, with like hooves. Like, there's so much. I could go on and on. But generally, and then of course, to bring it all together, in the middle is the caduceus, the symbol of Hermes, which, Hermes is a somewhat Promethean figure as well, in that he can go back and forth between heaven and hell, and it's Hades and Olympus, in that he brings the two opposing things together and is a balance of those things. And I've always loved Hermes, so I'm like, oh, nice. That makes me love Baphomet even more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then also I should mention too, because they couldn't explicitly make it very obviously half male and half female, they added the little boy and the little girl to kind of give that kind of balance. And then they were like, oh, also it would be weird if they were both white. That would be weird looking. So obviously they can't do that, because that's a weird vibe. So then we end up with what we got.
That's cool.
That's
really cool.
Sorry about I can't go back to where we was.
It's good. You don't need to see my face right now.
But also, everybody should watch the documentary about the Satanic Temple. We didn't make it about ourselves. It was made by actual documentarians, so it's totally unbiased. But they did such a good job that people watch it and they think that we made it as propaganda about ourselves. Wow. It's just that we're really funny, and the documentary is so funny. But yeah, they explain the making of it and its sculpting and everything in the documentary. It's called Hail Satan with a question mark.
Oh,
wow.
Put that
down. I'm going to watch it.
You have to.
I'll have to look into it.
Absolutely.
We do have another question here from, let me see, from David Wells. Yeah.
Damon.
Yeah, this is a question for you guys. This isn't really my type of question.
Demon. Okay, what's the question?
Can demon pretend to be thought?
Okay, so I would say demon. Like, to really have a demon, it's really less likely it's going to happen.
Demons aren't going to come and seek you out. Demons don't want to find you
to force.
Right.
No. Yeah, and they're not. They could pretend, but it also could be a dark spirit pretending, and you could think it's something evil. So it's really how you look at it. And I think Colleen will even agree with me on that one.
Yep, I'm trying to make sure that I understand the question, so I was just looking it up as well. So yeah.
Let's Google tulpa, because I forget what that is. Is that what you're doing? Because I forgot.
Yeah,
I'm like, I know that word, but I forgot.
It's inspired by Tibetan Buddhism. A tulpa is a materialized being or thought form, typically in human shape.
This is what we were talking about.
Thought forms come from you too, so it's you that has power over it.
Yeah.
Really. So if you want it to be a demon, then it's a demon. It's all how you look at it and your intentions, your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be cool. Just be cool. You're fine. Everything's fine. Be cool.
Just let him big spoon you in the bed. You'll be fine.
It's kind of cool. They say modern practitioners who call themselves tulpamancers use the term to refer to a type of willed imaginary friend.
Yeah, that's some no, we're culturally appropriating at that point. Those kids aren't allowed to just take that and run with it.
They're saying that they're more of a psychological rather than a paranormal phenomenon. So
they should say egregore instead. We already have, that's a good one we have for that.
Egregore, yeah.
These kids.
That's true.
I mean, but then also
who would want
there's some smart kids on TikTok.
Yeah.
People act like they're all dumb, but I
I
should
won't
be,
even go into the people I ran into.
What's that?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I need therapy.
Need therapy. Oh my.
I'm in the good version of TikTok.
So
My
Colleen,
algorithm is fancy. I love it.
Yes. What draws people
I won't
to
even
join
go
the
into mine.
Satanic Temple, do you think? Well, I think you basically you touched on that. It's because of, basically what's going on in the world and things like that. So that makes complete sense.
Mhm.
People are sick of being oppressed.
Right. Exactly. And especially since, the power is within yourself, which is an awesome thought process.
Explicitly, like the witchcraft and the Satanic Temple are extremely feminist in their structure and beliefs. And that is like a huge draw. People are sick of the patriarchy. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm tired of it too. I get
Yeah.
it. I feel it deeply.
And now we're circles.
Oh, yeah.
I like how it keeps changing.
I know. Now we're circles. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
I don't even know what she's doing right now. You guys look like little windows to me.
Yeah.
I'm like talking to like Ghost right now. It's fine.
Nope. It's just all of a sudden everything just changed. And it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on
I
here?
think you just need to.
And my tech guy is not here.
I think you just need to leave it alone and let.
So,
Okay.
but it's okay, because within the cauldron we are raw, real, and anything can go. So
That's right.
hey. So we kind of right on target. Right on target here.
The crucible.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yes. Now, for the walking tours, now, I took them. It was great and everything.
And Colleen and I will be taking.
Yeah, and when we go back in September, we will all take them together again. Yeah. What is something that you can say about the Satanic tour compared to the others?
Well, it is the most unique tour.
Sell yourself on it.
No, it's easy. Basically, I was sick of lying to tourists about fake ghost stories, and most of the tours do that. The thing is, like I have friends that do ghost story tours, and they're campy, and it's fun, and they're not trying to lie to you. But the majority of ghost tours, they just straight up lie about historical facts, about the paranormal in general. Like I said, about someone gets a photo and they're like, "You have an orb." Like, I'm sick of orbs. Just that in general. So my tour is just to offer something different, and it's not just a non-supernatural perspective, but it also is about embracing rebellion, as the Satanic Temple is all about rebellion. Just about every story that we tell on the tour is about people that are on the bottom fighting the top, and that is a really good inspiration for me. Like, it's been good to come up with stories for that.
I love it. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Looking very much forward to that.
I love that.
Like one of my favorite examples. I'll give you a spoiler. I'll give you one spoiler.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So our most famous resident in all of Salem's history is Nathaniel Hawthorne. Everybody loves Nathaniel Hawthorne. He's famous as an author during the Romantic era of literature. But he was a direct descendant of the main bad guy from the witch trials, the guy that we call the hanging judge, John Hathorne. So there's a lot of bad guys, there's a lot of judges, but he's like the main judge. And Nathaniel Hawthorne was his great grandson. And that was so like shameful and embarrassing for him. He decided a good way to rebel would be to, instead of, ignoring his ancestors or whatever, he based the bad guys in his books off of them over and over in so many of his different stories throughout his entire life. So he rebelled against them by talking smack and made it something to learn from. And I think that's a really good example of kind of embracing stigma and reflecting it back in a good way,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Learning from history. I think that's great.
Well, I think everybody should learn from history.
Oh yeah. Well, going to Salem, it's like we've been there so many times. We can probably tell you the history in the back of our hand, actually, too, as well. What do you think draws everybody to Salem, Massachusetts?
Like, if I was going to be cryptic and poetic, I'd say just like the darkness and the mystery in general. Just the concepts of just generally just Halloween and witches and darkness and a tragedy in history. Just kind of all those things together leave this aura that's interesting. I don't know, like they always say like there'll be a dark and imagine you're sitting in a bar and there's that one person that's dark and mysterious, and they're like in the movie they're always like smoking a pipe and like keeping to themselves or whatever, and people are like attracted to that interesting weird thing over there. That's Salem. It's like the bar, like the weird archer wearing all black, the assassin in the side of the tavern or whatever. Gosh, I played too many video games.
I love it though. I think that's really fitting though, because like that's a reason why I keep coming back to Salem, is because it's the place that I can be myself without being judged.
Right.
It feels like home. I mean, it does. It feels like a second home to us.
Yeah.
Before I studied witchcraft, before I knew anything about history, before I was into the occult at all, the thing that drew me to Salem, like in the beginning, was just Halloween. And I was like, oh, I just really like Halloween. And then over the years, I learned that Halloween is about honoring the dead. And then I have a job about honoring the dead. And I'm like, all right, whether or not this is some sort of cosmic thing, this is a good fit and it was meant to be. And I'm here to honor the dead.
I love it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that is awesome.
Oh, well, because me and Nico, that's my cousin who's normally a co-host with us. We do a lot of ancestor stuff. So honoring the dead is...
Mine is so boring.
I know. Halloween, I've been to Salem a few times for Halloween. I do not want to go back and do that again.
I have never been to Salem on Halloween. I went the first weekend of October once, and I never will again.
No, that's the thing,
very,
though.
Very crowded.
Just avoid the weekend. If you come in October and you are here from Tuesday to Thursday, you will have a fantastic experience.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Saturday is terrible. Saturday is just terrible in October. And what happens is now years have gone by and a lot of tourists are very smart and they go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to visit the 1st or the 2nd October of Salem. Or sorry, the 1st or 2nd Saturday of October, because no one will be there. Those are now the busiest days.
Oh, wow.
The 2nd Saturday of October is now nuts.
That's crazy.
The first weekend in September, is that a good time or a bad time?
I mean, it's great, but once again, you want to think about Saturday. Friday and Saturday are just nuts, right? Saturday is just crazy. People, and like every single time you see a picture.
It's a holiday weekend too.
I really like going to Salem in February and in like springtime.
I think May's the best.
Yeah,
I like May.
I mean, it's always good. The only time not to visit is January when there's no one here.
When
I was there in February, I think it was like 2 years ago, it was pretty empty. It was pretty nice.
Yeah. It's beautiful no matter which month you go in, though, actually. I mean, just to be honest, it's just beautiful all around.
But then the walking tours, I can't do them in January and February. It's too cold.
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, no, Eastern and you're
from the Midwest. Your guys' cold is different compared to ours. So I'm like, oh, this is nice, guys. I'm wearing a jacket, and everybody's like in like full on suits. I'm like, are you okay?
The way I measure it is if I need toe warmers, then I should not be doing tours. Like if I physically can't exist without toe warmers, then I should not be. And I find that's around 40 degrees.
Woohoo!
40 degrees.
I feel like once it's over 40 degrees, it's okay.
Yeah, for me, it's like below 0. Then I'm like, I can't anymore.
Well, I know in September we're going to have 5 of us coming out. So there'd be probably we go around we got to see Jonathan at the Ouija board.
The Ouija board.
Leanne at the Leanne at the pentagram and stuff.
Hold on, don't get him in trouble. It's not called the Ouija board. They're not legally.
Yeah.
It's spirit board or talking
The
board or
the talking board, the witch board.
do I need to give you an
Yes,
education again? On
No, I just did that.
It's gonna be really fun in Salem because
So
I'm traveling with a bunch of
this
like
is gonna be funny.
the group. So I'm like, can you guys
Thomas,
keep
I'm
up?
gonna have to split them up. I mean, like I'm literally gonna have to walk in between the two of them, I think. Because
you
they
have
really
to be a
do
mom.
reversals.
You over
I'm gonna
here,
have to
you
be
over
the
here.
mom.
Yes.
Now stop,
Yes.
behave.
You have to be the mom. You be the small mama. You be the small mama.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
'cause
gonna
you're
be
so
small
tiny.
mama. I'm a pocket pal.
I'm just going to go to the Satanic Temple and just leave her there for you, Thomas. You can do whatever you want with her.
I'm usually not there.
She can mop floors. She can clean toilets. Whatever.
Maybe.
We'll text you, Thomas, so that you know that she's there, and then she's
I
all
don't-
yours.
I don't man.
This
I
is
don't
what
do the management. I don't do the management at the gallery. You have to talk to Hannah. We have someone else
This,
for that. And
they
also
just give
everybody.
me- they give me
Everybody,
away.
you know, with the Satanic Temple, everybody has like a pseudonym, right? I'm the only person that doesn't have a pseudonym. So like if you have to find the people, I'm like, hold on, which name person of like, am I sending them to like Elizabeth Gaiatho, or is it like, I don't know, that's just a bit totally made up one. But yeah, everybody has like demon names, so it gets complicated.
Wow, that's cool.
But
Yeah,
well,
try to-
the reason is for
Unfortunately,
secrecy. Because like I
You're
was saying,
not
most people are
I'm gonna
members,
talk
but
to your
somewhere
manager
they have to
and
worry
leave
about
this
safety, you know.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I keep getting really confused because someone's talking and I can't see them. I can see you guys, but then when she talks, I can't see her talking. So
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
won't show her
I'm
face.
just like haunting, you
Yeah.
know, a little ghost.
She doesn't show her face that
I
much.
just don't like being
I
zoomed
don't
in
know.
like that. Okay.
Oh.
So,
I look like a character
So-
from Twilight right now. I need to see the sun.
you look like Casper the ghost, the friendly ghost.
I don't know if people would be saying
So-
that friendly, but they're like, that's the witch. Stay away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Anything you want to add on, Thomas, that we have not touched base on,
Or where people can find you on your social medias, or if you have any future
or
projects.
TikToks.
yeah, my social media is Salem Witch Wiles. So it's like instead of trials, it's the wiles of the witches. Salem Witch Wiles, and then that's on everything. And I don't know what else. Oh yeah, my walking tour. The thing is scrolling at the bottom. SatanicTours.com. That's how you do a walking
Yep.
tour with me. And go read tell everybody, and we're number one on TripAdvisor for the whole city, and we've been number one for like 6 years. So we only get good reviews, and everybody's, it's because the people who take the tour know what they're getting. They think, I don't want to do a ghost story tour that lies. And then they get here and they're like, good, I'm so glad you're not lying to me.
Exactly.
It's pretty easy to get good reviews.
I have heard that you guys have one of the best ones.
Yeah.
there. That's what people have told me. So
Yeah, we last time we was there in 2024, my son and his
I was supposed to go,
girlfriend,
but his girlfriend was too scared to go on
Yeah.
tour with you.
she was too scared.
She was scared you were gonna bite her.
Oh.
Good job on that.
Yeah, I'm like, can I still go? And they're like, no, Amy, we can't leave you in Salem in the dark by yourself. It's like I was like a little, they were babysitting me.
How old
It's
were
older.
they?
They're
37,
they're a little bit older than me.
36.
Yeah.
But they were old enough to understand how Google works, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I can't publicly
There's no
say
reason to
what
be
I
afraid.
say
Right.
if
Exactly.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Why are you going to be afraid of something you can just Google?
Well, you just have to be open-minded, right? Exactly.
Well,
Excuse me.
my Amy's brother, my son, he's all for everything. Of course, he grew up in this path and everything. And his girlfriend,
She's super religious.
she says she is, but then again, she would let him do the Ouija board too. So it's like, okay, I don't get it. Oh, she wants a spell, she would come to me. So it's like, okay,
Same
you
old
know,
story.
whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
So so it's like, okay,
she was just a little scared, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm not scared. Let's go. And she just, she didn't.
I was kind of mad because it's like I paid for the tour and everything for these guys and everything, and they didn't take it. I'm just like,
wow.
I
was calling your names and everything with the microphone.
No one's calling Amy out there. We don't know where she's at.
Yes.
But people show up. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't let other people influence you.
I know. So, but this time, I'm going to take it. So if I'm taking it, they're going to come along with me, whether they like it or not.
I wanted to go in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready.
As long as it's not like a spirit big spooning me.
That's the thing. They didn't come because they heard the word Satan and got scared. If they actually took the tour, they would probably be bored because it's not scary at all.
Right.
They would probably be like, wait, what's this, history? I thought this was about Satan and scary. Like, no.
Well, that's what I was explaining to him, because she doesn't really like that we're witches. So
yeah, but it's
all
tough
of it
shit.
kind of scares.
Oh, well.
It's just like, well, yeah, I'm here, so she has to.
and she's with my son, so it's
right. Yeah.
They're really together, actually. So.
They're going. The thing is, they're going to again in June, and they keep going back. But I'm like, why do you keep going back?
Well, he wants to go back. Yeah. Your brother wants to go back, so she just drags along. So, but anyway, Thomas. So we should probably get tickets as soon as possible for that tour, because I know
you just go on his website and you can purchase.
Yeah.
Them. That's where I did last time.
That's what. Yeah. Well, that's what I did.
Yeah. Satanictours.com. It's scrolling right along the bottom there.
Yeah. Now, for everybody in the audience, don't you think it's wise to get the tickets ahead of time?
Oh, definitely. Well, especially in October, we sell out. But you can put it off a little bit for the rest. If it's the rest of the year. But if you're coming in October, book way ahead of time.
Yeah.
It'll be in September. We'll be there, so I think we're going to go ahead and just book it anyway. So,
yeah, probably is a wise idea, just in case. Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you, Tom, for coming on. I'm so sorry about the goof up that as soon as I put the statue on, I took it away.
Know what? It was a science project.
I guess. Yeah.
It was fun when it was switching. It I liked that it kept changing. That made it.
I know. It was.
I was just like looking. It would give you like whiplash or something.
Yeah. Really. So, but if you want to stay on just for a few minutes until we end the live, I just want to tell everybody to jump on over to the links down below. Find Thomas on Facebook and TikTok. Say hi. Say you saw me within the cauldron. And when you're in Salem, make sure you stop by and say hi to him at the Satanic Temple. Take the tour. It's one of the best ones. Please go to our channels and share, subscribe, and like. And until next time, be blessed, everyone. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Bye, everyone.